wonder how you work this stuff. You might want to check your phone and see how it works.
Okay.
This is all experimentation.
Are my ears over there?
There you are. Is that you?
No, I'm not on there yet.
Oh, well, hey, whoever you are. We're trying to figure out how this thing works. We've never done a live before. Hey, Fatso. We're over here in New Jersey. And we wanted to get somebody's input on this mandate coming down and how you guys feel about it and what you think it's going to mean for us in the long range. Acom, how you doing? No time no see. How are you doing in the Ukraine? Oh, that's not it. What I was wondering about is if we're 50,000 drivers short, according to Trucker News Stats, and all of a sudden we need more trucks on the road, where are we going to park it after all of that? Because if you do the math, it says we're going to need 216,000 more truckers on the road. I don't know where they're going to get them at. Hey, Chris. Stephen Tucker. Oh, yeah. Got our brother from the Ukraine up in here. Hey, Daniel. What do you think, Daniel? You think we're going to need a bunch of more trucks on the road? Now, if you guys are driving, you may not want to comment because I know how hard it is, because I'm usually driving when I'm watching you guys, and it's really hard to comment unless you're using speech to text. And I was looking at Trucker News Stats, and it said that we're 50,000 drivers short. Oh yeah, he's my buddy. Thanks, Acom. 50,000 drivers short.
We're getting a little lag over here on mine anyway.
Do you use the iPhone, Daniel?
Ask him if they're getting lag.
I'm sure. No, it's supposed to lag some.
Yeah, but like there,
Oh,
you
yeah.
stopped. See it?
Yeah.
On mine.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know if it's
right.
me or...
Yeah, I see I've got some lag going on. I got to figure that out. Maybe I can turn it down a little bit. But like I was saying, Trucker News Stats says we're 50,000 drivers short. And the guy from US Express ran out and bought another 1,400 new trucks. And all the companies are buying all these new trucks. And he says that the independent operator is cheating the logbook about 500 miles a week. So I was trying to figure out, if we're cheating that much, how many new trucks we're going to need on the road to cover everything. And the number I come up with is 216,000 new trucks. So that means 216,000 new drivers. I don't know where we're going to get them at. Maybe Mexico?
Daniel said no lag on his.
No, I know we're not cheating our logbooks, but you know what I'm talking about, how back in the day when you was running independent, you might cheat your logbook a little bit. Because really, after an 11-hour day, who's tired? I agree, driver retention is a big problem. But it's the baby boomers that are retiring might make a shortage. I was just out west. We're in New Jersey right now, but we was out in LA. And the truck stops, there was a lot of empty spots everywhere I was driving. There is more freight than there is drivers right now. That's why rates have went up a little bit. All right, Steve, thanks so much for stopping by. So I was wondering if I think rates are going to go up a little bit. Right. That's what I think it'll do. I hope they go up. I hope we can capitalize on it. Are you running for percentages, Daniel, or what? Yeah, if you're running on a mileage base and the rates go up, it ain't going to help us at all now, is it? But if you're getting a percentage, that might work out pretty good for us. Now, I'm not running on percentage, but I might have to. Okay, cents per mile. Yeah, but if the rates go up, they're gonna have to share them with us if we can't run any faster. It won't help us otherwise. Yeah, percentage can hurt you or help you. It can go either way. I mean, you're loading somewhere that it's cheap freight. Hey, Rusty, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good. All right, Acom, you have a great day. It's the middle of the night in the Ukraine. It's good to see you back on here, Rusty. I hope you're feeling better. I wonder where you find this at over here. Do any of you guys know how to get your computer to show what's going on when you're live from your telephone? Yeah, I won't haul no cheap-ass Robinson freight. I'll just deadhead first. I got a video getting ready to go up how I'm going to be deadheading to LA from now on instead of waiting for a load and getting down there and getting unloaded. I ate up 12 hours on my clock on Monday doing that in LA. I ain't doing it no more. You're welcome, Jenny. Thank you very much. Just pull up your channel. Okay, I'll give that a try. I'm not a very technical type guy. I'm kind of a dumbass, actually. That's just the way it is. Oh, that's gonna be great. If you know some IT stuff, you'll do really good on YouTube. That Jaden John show, he was an IT guy, and I could see how it really helped him out. I, on the other hand, am old, very old. Well, thank you for your service, Jenny. I think that's just spectacular. There's Dobbs. Hey, Dobbs, I was trying to call you because I was wanting to know where you was at to see if we could get together and eat something because I was hungry, but it was the middle of the night. I'm 52 years old, brother, and I've been out here a long time. I love it, though. I love this job. I don't know if you, I mean, like right here, I hate coming to New York, but it's still, it has some appeal to it. Sure, Chris, go ahead and email me in the About section. You should see my email. It's Naked Man Farms at Gmail. That's not nasty or anything. We grow crops naturally. You don't look that old, Daniel. You look really young. But a lot of us has been out here for a long time, and we've seen a lot of changes. I'm just real kind of scared about the changes that are coming down the line for us all. Semper Fi, Jenny. Yeah, I think in the short term it's going to do us a lot of good, but if they pull in a bunch of crazy amount of drivers, I'm afraid they're going to be, you know, foreign drivers. I have nothing against anyone foreign or anything else. I love everyone. I think we should, yay, right, go America. But, where you going?
She needs help.
Okay.
Come here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, I don't get ID'd no more. Now that this dust turned gray, I don't get ID'd at all. I was watching that trucker Jay, or whatever his name is, the other day. I was thinking he looked 12 years old. I know he gets ID'd all the time. It was really funny. We're gonna get loaded up, get unloaded here in Jersey, and head back to Pennsylvania, and then back to LA. I've been chosen for a sleep apnea test. They told me I'm a fat bastard, and I weigh 233 pounds, but I don't fall within the parameters for the sleep apnea test. But they're still going to make me take it. I'm 32% body fat. And since I've been sick all week, I lost 15 pounds, so I'm probably like at 28% body fat now, which is still a fat bastard, but not as bad as I could be. I don't know. So I'm going to go over to Iowa and take their little test, and I'm going to make them pay for it. They think I'm going to pay for it, but I'm not. Did you say you use the iPhone, Daniel? Because I'm having a real trouble trying to connect my, make my mic on my headset work through my telephone. And I've seen that a lot of people can do that, and mine's just not working. I wish I was 6'1". I'm a midget. I'm just 6 foot tall. I know I'm 5'11 and a half. I gotta get the numbers correct, right? But maybe you can pull off 280. I mean, I feel fine at 233. I don't feel too awful. You know, I'm not going to run no marathons. I bet that would get boring. We ran a dedicated route for 7 years for NAL. It's the auto industry. You might know it. But it was the same 800-mile trip every day. It paid us spectacular, and we loved it, and we was home every weekend. But it got so boring. And then when we went to Whale, we was hauling that mushroom account that I loved the weight of it, because it was always like 3,000 pounds. So I got great fuel mileage. But when they lost that account, it was still back and forth to Wisconsin to Pennsylvania. So I'm kind of glad to be over the road again. But it has its pluses and minuses. But come on out here, Dobbs. We'll get out here and get some chicken fried steak or something. I'm allowed to eat chicken fried steak once a week. Or whenever she's not watching. She's trying to keep me alive, apparently. She's a little bit younger than I am. A lot of us are not making videos. We all need to make more videos. You guys on here that just visit and talk, love you. Love your support. That's so spectacular. But if y'all feel like making any videos, I'm sure a lot of us out here, we don't got time, we can't watch, but we can listen. And that's the only other than the news. I'm a news junkie. Listening to you guys is what keeps me going every day. Well, you're in good shape, Daniel. But there's not a lot of content on here for truck drivers. That's why my old channel, I got another channel over on the side. It's called Towbar 1965. And I've got a lot of subscribers over there. And it started as a trucking channel, but I couldn't find any truckers back then. I might switch over to the iPhone, Daniel. I just didn't like the way they kind of hijacked the whole music situation. I like my music. I liked the iPhone back before. When I got the S8, I left the iPhone, and maybe I should have stayed with it. I'm just not sure. My daughter says that the iPhone works better. But it wouldn't let me do a lot of, what's that they use for their music? I forget what it's called. But it wouldn't let me transfer my music around. My daughter probably knows how to do it because she's young and knows how to do things. But I couldn't figure it out. I really like Crete. I don't like the variable mileage thing, but I like them as a company. They're really ship-shape. When they say they're going to do something, they do it. I can't find any problems with them, other than small things. Nobody anywhere is real happy with safety, but I haven't had any problems with safety. Sorry about that. One of my buddies keeps calling. He's stuck in a dock and he's angry, and I can understand that. He's been there a long time. He's at Crete too, but he gets mad pretty quick. I keep telling him, just calm down, it's going to be all right. I'm sitting in Kearney, New Jersey, under the bridge by this little big truck stop, and the Mexican, Peruvian food place is closed, so there's no food here. I'll be unloaded in 2 hours and headed back west. No, we don't usually come up here very often. They scheduled me for a sleep apnea test, so they brung me up here so I can go to Kingston, New Jersey and take it. But now they're bringing me back into Omaha or Lincoln for a whole new physical. What are you doing in Georgia, Jenny? Hey Gary, how you doing? I don't, Kaislyn 143, I don't know if they hire out of there, but I bet they do. With all the Walmart accounts that they have, and they got some really cool Walmart dedicated. That's worth checking into. Like I said, I don't recruit. Don't even tell them you've ever talked to me. If you go to a company and you like it, I support you. I support your happiness. I really liked Well. I will say that. I didn't like the drive cam that they had in so many trucks, but after the debacle, they changed that. Now they don't have the driver's side drive cam there unless you pay to have it, which you don't want to do. Damn, Jenny, I'm sorry. They do that all the time. They just don't show us no love as truck drivers, do they? That's really cold. Hey, but you did the right thing getting there early. A lot of people just sit at the truck stop. I'd rather get there and find out I can't deliver. Maybe next shift to get to you. Save that logbook. When are you coming back out, Dobbs? You coming out Monday? You been at the same place trying to deliver since yesterday, Jenny? That's cold-hearted. That's just damn cold. I'm sorry. I like this drop and hook thing. That's why we went with Crete. Was a big reason, was drop and hooking. We are second-class citizens. You're right. But you know, we're kind of, even sitting right here talking, we're assholes. We're a bunch of assholes. But we are. But we're not bad assholes, right? I mean, we're kind of good assholes. We generally don't want to cause trouble or fight or anything. But it just kind of seems that everybody thinks that about us. I think my kids think that too. But they love me. They say I'm a good-hearted asshole. And I sure would not be anyone to try to bring people together or anything, because that can be dangerous. But, you know, we're a damn voting bloc. We have enough power, enough numbers, that we're kind of, if we ever just not formed a union, I don't believe in that stuff, but ever just got to talk more. If we talked more, so we don't talk at all, we could
Unless we're cussing each other.
Unless we're cussing each other at the truck stop. But if we talked more, we could really do something in a way. I mean, 3.5 billion of us. We could fill a state. How many people Wyoming have in it? I don't know, but we could probably fill it up. But how are we going to do that, Gary? I want to talk. I want to talk to everybody. But even when I go to the truck stop and I eat my salad, I don't talk to nobody. I sit over in a booth by myself or with my lady love, and we hardly ever talk to anyone. And it's depressing. See you later, Daniel. But it is depressing. And even with somebody on the truck, I get depressed out here sometimes, just wishing there was somebody to talk to. Right, 14 hours a day. Do any of you guys have ADD? Because I have ADD. It doesn't slow me down. It actually made me more productive in my youth, because I couldn't go to sleep. I would run and run and run and run and run until I just was wore out. The little dog, the blonde dog, his name is LD. I stole him out of the ghetto. And so I gave him a ghetto thug life name. He's Little D. And the other one is Grace, the black one. She's not supposed to have a tail, but she does. Go figure. Yeah, Gary, you don't want to be president any more than I do. But, you know, maybe one of us should be president. Because like I said in a former video, when you get 2 or 3 of us together, I mean, we have enough time to think all the time. That's all we do. We drive down the road and we think. We solve problems. Hell, somebody should listen to us. And I'm not going to trust the president if he ain't been in a little bit of trouble and done a few things that, you know, it's like, I trust him a lot more then. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Kaislyn. They would be mad at us. They'd say, what the hell are y'all doing out there? We need them groceries. Hell, there's not enough food in the grocery store to last for more than 3 days. You go anywhere. Hey, Daniel. You go anywhere where there's a hurricane, there ain't no food. Back when we was young, they kept a lot of food in the back. Now they don't do it anymore. It's just empty back there. I go back there and have a look around every once in a while just to see what's going on. But I still think we need to talk more. You know, Thor's ideal about brotherhood and everything, I really like that. And even when we argue, we don't have to hate each other when we argue. Plus, we all have different opinions, you know. I'm a libertarian. I believe in small government and no meddling, and I don't care who you sleep with as long as you don't sleep with me or whatever, right? But I don't dislike all the other people on the other side of the aisle. I even listen to their opinion. Then I want to choke them sometime, but I don't. I'm not going to keep you guys on here too long. I've got to go over and try to get me some of them rice and beans, if she'll let me have some. Say hello to the people, Mo.
Hi, people.
This is Mo. She's ass Mo.
That's it. Wait till the camera
I didn't
goes
say
on.
that. I can't hardly get her to do videos with me. She just don't want to do it. Yeah, Gary, right. You got to keep the personal stuff out. But we don't. And everybody on here, I swear it's like so many people are scared of each other. You can see it in their eyes. I mean, I'm not want to get into any of the drama that goes on. I'm just saying, you might watch one guy and may not like the guy, but he might do some great videos, you know, and stuff like that. And then maybe somebody else does some really good live streams where they bring up informative stuff and you talk about stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. There is some bad information out here, and it's a lot of it. There's with truck driving, there are many ways to do everything, right? We all don't have the answer. With some things, there are better ways of doing it than others, but everybody's going to find their own way. It's good if you can find the ways to save yourself some money over time. You know, like fuel them for IFTA or something like that. I like the vlogs, Daniel. I like the music and the way you put them together. And I do a little bit of that myself, but I'm not good at it yet. That girl that you put on, Ashley Laux or whatever, I don't remember how to say her last name, but Ashley, hers are real good. She's got that going on. What is she? Is she the next Allie Knight? I mean, she does it better than Allie Knight, actually. Hey, editing ain't that easy, is it? You don't have time for it. If I use the computer, it takes me forever. I got this little app that I use on the telephone. It's called the Action Director. It's free. You guys might want to check it out. And you know, if you don't have anything to use. And it's real easy. But that girl does real good. But I like some drone footage too. I really want to get a drone, but I need to get some air tabs for my truck and a few other things. I don't know if the Turbo 3000 will work on this Max Force. Yeah, I have a Max Force. She reminds me of Allie Knight too, but in a different sort of way. Because Allie's videos, I gotta say, were so long that it just didn't, you know, it just didn't click with me. Not bad or anything, but Allie's not doing no videos right now. I don't know what the heck she's doing. And what's up with that? The oldest people in the YouTube trucking world are kind of new in a way. It seems like they maybe rise up and then they switch careers or something and they leave. I don't know. Am I subscribed to all of you guys? I think I should be. But if I'm not, I will be. There ought to be a mass subscription button on here. I don't know. Yeah, I seen that she did 2 or 3 videos in the art doing her what's her RV called, Clyde or something like that, and they were good vlog style videos, way better than her old videos. But she's still not putting anything up. I don't know. She can't. I mean, she can make residuals for a long time off of her videos, and with her fan base, she'll switch over. But she's still got to make something eventually, and she's not making anything. I think she should have kept trucking part-time. She should have got a grain truck or grain hopper bottom and hauled grain. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to collab in this industry, but every time you talk to somebody, they want to kill you. Yeah, this Max Force has done okay. It really has. I can't complain about it. But like on my other channel, you know, people get together and collab all the time. But over here, all they do is kill each other. Chris Arnold got you, Gary. So did Kaislyn 143. So I'll get together and have a party. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I kind of went away there for a second. I don't know what happened. Dude, you're a Volvo guy? I can't cut on you. I love the Volvo. I just love the Volvo. But I don't have one. I did have one. I sold it. But I want another Volvo. Has anybody been in any snow yet?
Me?
She's been in snow already. But I haven't had any.
He's the good weather driver.
I am not the good weather driver. I'm the good Weber driver. I'm the good Weber driver. That's me. We got to go to Lincoln, and then we'll be going back to LA. I know there's some snow out there somewhere. Colorado. I have been staying off of 70. If I've got a light load coming back out of LA, I'll run 70. But the loads going to LA are always heavier, and I won't take them over 70. She drives in snow. When I trained her back in the day, she was, that's not why I kept her, but you know. But anyway, I would wake up in the middle of the night and we would be going so slow, I'd be like, what's going on? And I'd peek out of the curtain and we'd be going 25 and you couldn't see anything.
I still drove.
She drove and I'd be like, you're the only...
It was slow, but I still drove.
You're the only truck on the road. You got to stop. And anyway, I couldn't believe the balls she had. But her daddy was a trucker too. So, you know, she grew up around trucks. And that was handy. No, I trust her to drive in snow. I do. I trust her 100%. You are lagging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why mine is.
I really like it out in Colorado.
It was okay that I went slow because there was nobody else on the road.
Yeah, there was never nobody out there when she's going slow because they all done quit. Yeah, snow don't bother me either. I don't mind it one bit. I don't like ice and wind. And I hate rain, but I'll keep trucking, but I still hate it. The computer's slow too, isn't it? But I like snow. But I'm always ready to see it go. I better jump off of here, guys. It's been 30 minutes, and I don't want to hold you guys up too long. But thanks so much for stopping by. And if y'all want to email me anything, go ahead. I'll answer any questions you might have. All right. So you guys have a great night. Bye, everybody. Say bye, Tammy.
Bye.
Bye. Be safe out there.